Okay, so the long simmering shadow war between Iran and Israel has just exploded into the open. The skies over the Middle East are, well, they're on fire. But what if this isn't just another regional flare-up? In this explainer, we're going to dig into the missile strikes, and more importantly, a bombshell intelligence report that suggests a global superpower has just decided to covertly pick a side.
So, what are we really looking at here? Is this a regional war that's just boiling over? Or are we seeing the first moves in a much, much larger global power play? The answer, it turns out, might not be in Tehran or Tel Aviv, but in a capital that's thousands of miles away.
And let's just get right to it. According to Western intelligence, a new, very powerful hand is now moving pieces on this chessboard. This isn't just Iran versus Israel anymore. The entire game is changed.
So here are the details, coming from a report in the Financial Times. Russia is being accused of secretly supplying Iran with, well, a pretty potent military cocktail. We're talking attack drones, high-res satellite imagery for precision targeting, and the intel to make it all work. This isn't just spare parts, you know. This is a serious upgrade to Iran's offensive power, and it was apparently discussed just days after the first strikes.
But as soon as these claims hit the news, Russia came out with a swift and total denial. The Kremlin spokesman, Dmitry Peskov, he just called the reports fakes, even while he was confirming they are still talking with Iran. So this throws us right into the middle of an information war, where plausible deniability is everything, and finding the truth gets, tricky.
Okay, so to really get why this alleged Russian help would be such a game-changer, we first need to understand the sheer scale of the assault that Israel is already dealing with.
The scale is just breathtaking. Over 400 ballistic missiles have been launched at Israel since this conflict kicked off. This isn't just an attack, it's a saturation strategy. It's designed to find the cracks in even the best defenses.
Now, Israel's defense systems, you've heard of them, like the Iron Dome. They're absolutely world-class. They have a reported interception rate of over 90%. But Iran is playing a numbers game here. They know that if they just keep firing enough missiles, some are bound to get through. It's a brutal kind of math aimed at completely overwhelming the system.
And those missiles that do get through, they leave behind a trail of pure chaos. We're talking shrapnel wounds, shattered buildings, and the constant sound of air raid sirens that's become the new normal for millions of people. This is the real human cost of that brutal numbers game.
But this isn't just contained over Israel. The fire is spreading, it's spilling across borders, and it's starting to pull the entire region into this vortex.
So the main fight is still happening in central Israel, right around Tel Aviv. But now a second front has opened up to the north, with Iran's powerful proxy Hezbollah launching strikes from Lebanon. And then, most alarmingly, a third front has popped up in the Gulf, which is pulling in countries that had, until now, really tried to stay on the sidelines.
And the consequences of this spillover are very real and absolutely tragic. In Abu Dhabi, debris from an intercepted missile literally rained down on the city, killing 2 people and injuring 3 more. It's just a stark reminder that in a war like this, there really are no safe places.
And at the very same time that missiles are flying, there's another war being fought, a war of words. Claims and denials are flying just as fast, and it makes finding any path to de-escalation almost impossible.
This slide just shows you that diplomatic gap perfectly. You have the U.S. saying talks are underway. Then you have Iran flatly denying it, saying only messages have been passed through other people. They can't even agree on whether they're actually talking. That's how far apart these two sides are.
So let's circle all the way back to where we started. With everything we've just looked at, what are the real stakes of this supposed new alliance between Russia and Iran? Could this be the spark that finally ignites a global showdown?
We've already seen how effective Iran's one-way attack drones are. They've launched over 3,000 of them in this conflict alone. Now just imagine that arsenal being restocked and maybe even upgraded by a military superpower like Russia. It's a terrifying thought.
Iran also wants better defenses for itself. A deal for some advanced portable missiles was reportedly approved. But here's the really crucial detail. It's what Russia refused to sell them. Its top-of-the-line S-400 air defense system. This thing is one of the most advanced systems in the world. It could threaten U.S. and Israeli air power. Selling it would have been a massive escalation, a line that it seems even Moscow isn't willing to cross, at least for now.
So this is where we are. You've got a regional war that's spreading like wildfire. You've got an information war, where truth is the first casualty. And you have a global superpower allegedly arming one side from the shadows. The lines are definitely being drawn, and alliances are shifting. So the final question isn't just if this is going to escalate, but really, how far is the world willing to let it go?